Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the review of the Leatherman rebar that I bought a couple of months ago. To give you guys my thoughts and what I think about it and what I'd like and what I don't like and what I think they could improve on. So I'm going to get this camera turned around and we'll get started. Alright, this is the Leatherman rebar. I bought it a couple of months ago, something like that. As we and my wife were remodeling our bathroom. Because my free P2 was not cutting it for what I needed. What I needed at the time. So I ended up buying the rebar. So overall, my first impressions of the rebar was, it's slim, it's compact, it's really comfortable to use. My hands aren't very big, so it doesn't really bother me to have a smaller multi-tool. And with the tool closed, like I said, there's not really any hot spots. Maybe right here on the locks, they could probably be rounded off or something a little bit better. And I may do that later on down the road, but as of right now, it doesn't really bother me all that much. But one of the things that I do like about the Leatherman rebar is the fact that the plier head over the Wave and the P2 is that the plier head is more square. You can see that, and you can use it as like a reaming tool for conduit or PVC piping. I'm an automotive technician, so I use it for, like, I had to replace a sway bar link on a Subaru Ascent the other day, and I had to cut the bolts, and there was still some metal left around where the bolt was, and I couldn't get the new sway bar end link in there because of the molten metal that was left over after it cooled down. So what I did was I stuck this rebar in the hole and used it as a reaming device to ream out that hole to knock all that excess metal off of it. That's one of the things that I really like about this rebar. Over, let's say the Wave or something like that. But let's go over some of the tools. Let's go over the tools and see what they have. I'll go ahead and fan these out the best I can. So they have your saw, your 3D Phillips, your serrated blade, and your combination tool. It is a wire stripper, bottle cap lifter, and can opener. I really like this style can opener way better than the other can openers that I've used, because the Eagle Claw, it's really sharp and really easy to to pierce the metal on the lids. And we'll turn it over on this side, and we have our, if I don't cut myself, we have our straight edge knife blade, our I believe this is a 1/4 inch Phillips, or not Phillips, 1/4 inch flathead. We have our awl with the sewing eyelet, and then we have another smaller flathead. I want to say this is a 3/16, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Then we have our lanyard loop right there, and our file, which is a crosscut and single cut file, metal and wood. Then we have our ruler in inches and centimeters. But so overall, this is a really good lightweight compact tool. One of the things that I here recently been using it for is like an outdoors tool. I did carry it, it was my EDC there for a couple of months until I upgraded to the Leatherman Surge. But for what I really liked about this EDCing it was that, like I said, that it was really light and compact. And here, the past couple of days, I've been using it outside to whittle and tinker on stuff. And what I think I'm going to continue to use this multi-tool for is like an outdoors setting, fishing, stuff like that, versus what I originally bought it for was to be the EDC for, like, you know, my job as an automotive technician. Now, it works great for that, but it does not, for me anyway, it does not compare to what my Surge is capable of. So we'll just go for a size comparison here. This against my Leatherman Surge, just so you can see the size difference. This is a 4-inch frame multi-tool. This one's a 4.5. You can just see the size difference there. I'm not going to go in depth on this Surge. I got to make a video about it too. But here is the Leatherman rebar. Oh, one more thing. On these rebars, you can use the Leatherman bit kit, but you have to get an adapter that Leatherman sells that'll fit over this 3D Phillips. I apologize that the camera is bouncing. That will fit over this 3D Phillips, and you can put the Leatherman proprietary bits into that adapter. I have not got one of those. I would like to get one. That way I can, you know, try it out, and I can give you guys my thoughts on it as well. But so far right now, this is all I have for the rebar. But yeah, like I said, the rebar is a really good multi-tool. And it's not very expensive at all. I think I paid $79 plus tax for mine. It come out to about 80 something after tax. It's pretty cheap, pretty good quality. It's one of your original, style with all the tools on the inside. I've heard a lot of other people say that this is the modern version of the Leatherman PST. And I don't know, I have not used the Leatherman PST. The only Leathermans I've ever used is the Rebar, the Wave, the P2, and the Surge. And so far, out of all of them, other than my Surge, this one is my favorite. Mid-size multi-tool, because it's so lightweight, compact, and it will accomplish any task that I've thrown at it so far. But all right, guys, well, that's all I got for you today. This is my thoughts and review of the Leatherman rebar. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. That way you don't miss any other, further content. I just lost my train of thought. That is all I have for you guys today. All right, take care.